Get long hair, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yo, what is happening, people? My name is Courtney-Jai. Welcome back to my channel. It is very nice to have you here. Now today, I do realise I have shaved. I realise that I look about 12 and pubescent. And, you know, I've been told this by a lot of people. You don't have to rub it in. Thank you very much. I realise with facial hair, I actually look like an adult. And without facial hair, I look like a child. But that's not even the topic of the video today. Today we're going to talk about my bum. Which is very weird when you've just mentioned children. Where to start? Let's talk about a couple of weeks ago. Because a couple of weeks ago, I went to the toilet, as I do. I quite enjoy going to the toilet. If you're a man, typically, it's our throne. It's our Game of Thrones. It's our throne on top of a throne. It is where I feel my strongest, which just sounds really weird. But I do. I feel like I really enjoy my toilet moments. It's when I think, it's actually when I come up with my best videos, which is kind of gross. But hey, you know, I enjoy toilet time. And when I'm finished, you know, I do my business and then I go out and I go and chill. But this time was a little bit different. I did my business and I found blood. Not only in my stool, but on my tissue, which was, pardon the pun, but it scared the crap out of me. So I did what any man would do in this situation, and I said, I am fine. I'm gonna tell my girlfriend and she's gonna be cool with it and we're gonna leave it at that. She was not cool with it. Nope, not in the slightest. She told me I need to go to the hospital. So I did. Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Vectum. I'm here to see a Mr. Nina. Mr. Nina, do we have a Mr. Nina here? It is actually pronounced Nina. Oh, Nina, I do apologise. I'm very sorry. I hear you have a problem with your bum. Yeah, so yesterday I had some problems down there. Well, if that's the case, get that on there. Gotta have the protective gear. We better do a little bit of how I like to call it, exploring. Okay, just elaborating, just, you know, expressing yourself a little bit. What does explore mean? Wow, you know how it is, industry standard really. First we apply some lube. Because you want to have it lubed, I tell you that now, sir. You do not want to go in dry. And then we work it in. We start with a finger, and when you're good and ready, we end with a fist, sir. All jokes aside, it is a serious thing. When your body starts leaking blood from any orifice or any area, you should go and see a doctor, especially if there's nothing to cause that bleeding and it just starts happening, because you don't know what's going on internally. It's this very scary subject, but it's something what we have to talk about, and it's not something which we are comfortable talking about with most of the people around us, because they're intimate areas and we feel like they should just work without there being any problems, but that's really not the case. Now, I am not gonna lie to you, it was not a comfortable day, it was not a nice day. I had blood taken, which came back clean, and that was a relief. And I had a inspection where a doctor used a very long finger, might I ask, to explore the realms of the deep. Why am I telling you this? Why am I telling you about my problems, and why am I telling you that it wasn't comfortable? Because it's important. It's vital, because there are very serious things that can happen to your body. You can have things like Crohn's disease, or you could have cancer, or you could have just hemorrhoids, or, you know, piles. And there's something you need to get seen to, because if it's even something minuscule, you want to have it looked at, because it could be something so much more serious than what you think it is. Crohn's disease can kill you, cancer can kill you, and your life is a lot more important than your ego. For anybody who wants to know, my results were mixed. He come back and he said he thinks that I might have hemorrhoids or piles, which is not too serious. They're just things that happen. There's nothing you can really do about them. You just have to kind of deal with it. But it could have been something a lot more serious, and I'm glad I have that relief now off my shoulders to tell me that, hey, I can stop worrying about my body so much, because if I just left it, I might find out that I have something a lot more serious and it might be too late to fix it. Just before I go, I want to ask anybody, if you want to follow me on social media, you can. And if you want to drop me a message because you're having problems with your body, especially the guys out there, because I know how scary it is to be a guy. I've had problems from the front end to the back end. I've had problems with just muscles, and I've had problems with my neck. unique, you know? I've had all sorts of problems, and I'm not afraid to admit that I've had those problems, because at the end of the day, everyone has problems. No one's built indestructible, and there's going to be things what can just occur which you don't realise have occurred, and they're going to change your life forever unless you have them looked at. So if you want to have a little chat about it, just so you get a little bit of confidence and you're ready to go to see a doctor, can do. If you want to talk about coming out and you want to talk about mental health, can do. Message me away. And if you just want to have a friend and need a little person to chat to, go ahead. Follow me on my social media, or follow me on my Instagram, and we can have a chat, we can be friends, we can get to know each other a little bit. And for people who are at the end of the video and you want to help out the channel, I do have a Patreon. With these sort of videos, I would imagine it's going to get demonetized just because it has bum in the title. Even though it's educational, that's not how YouTube sees it. And if you want to help support the channel, or you want me to make more videos like this and talk about health concerns and talk about other aspects of life, then you support the channel by doing that. But until I see you again, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.